You know how like most of the time you probably heard me say when it comes to henna leftovers, just freeze it and use it for like a root touch up, whenever you need it at a later time, and you can reuse the henna. That's one way that you definitely can use your henna for color, for touch ups. But guess what? In this recipe today, I'm going to show you another way that you can use leftover henna. And this is the perfect treatment that you can be doing right in between your henna hair coloring treatments. Just to get your hair hydrated, strengthened, full of shine, just like an uplift, just a little like boom, that bounce that you want back into your hair. So this is a great mask for that. So I'm going to show you what to do with this leftover henna. And welcome, my name is Khadija. I am the founder and the CEO of this amazing brand and this channel. I am an expert in henna natural hair color and Ayurvedic healthy hair care, and I teach you all about henna and jaguar body art as well. All right, let's get into this, right? So you have a bowl of leftover henna and you're like, should I throw it out or what? Typically you can freeze the leftovers and use them for next time. And keep in mind, it can have any other ingredients in it, but not indigo. Indigo does not freeze well. So this is not henna that has indigo in it. It's just henna, and any other herbs and any other ingredients that you added can freeze well. So if we have leftover, right, I'm going to show you another way that you can keep this henna as another treatment. And that's why I love henna. Really, you get like the most bang out of your buck when it comes to henna. And that's why I recommend henna powder in particular. First of all, you get great color results. And when you have leftovers and there's so many things that you can do with it to keep it, to do another treatment, like you are not wasting any of this good stuff. So I chose 3 oils that are gonna work really well that I want to incorporate into this mask because we're making a brand new treatment, right? First up, we got the organically certified jojoba oil that we carry right here at Hennasooq. So I like this oil because it is very light. It's a great addition to this gloss recipe. It creates that type of texture that you're looking for as well. And then you got your organically certified camellia oil. And this one also is another light oil that's actually great for skin, by the way. And it really is an oil that people don't realize it also promotes hair growth. It's great and it's just multi-purpose. And another oil that I really want to add to this, because it's infused with 10 Ayurvedic herbs that are infused into this oil for longer, stronger hair. This is the good stuff. This is the real Ayurvedic hair oil that you need to have. And I also have some scrumptious aloe vera gel because it's a good and it's very, very good. If by chance you are allergic to aloe, I know some of you are allergic to that, what you can use instead is a vegetable-based glycerin. It'll be a great replacement for the aloe vera gel if you happen to be allergic to aloe. And you can use a deep conditioner, but I highly recommend that you add that cleansing co-wash. It's infused with shikakai and it's got that extra moisture in there as well. So that's gonna be really good. And a lot of people don't realize that our cleansing co-washes are very restorative. That's why we specifically recommend them, formulated them, and use them even in the salon to restore moisture back. And it's like, it's really great after a treatment. And last but not least, I have some of our organically certified shea butter. This is probably the best shea butter that I have ever seen. And I softened this a little bit. You see that? Oh my gosh, so creamy and smooth. I like shea butter. I really, really do. If you're not a fan of shea butter, you could use cocoa butter. We also sell organically certified cocoa butter. But in this recipe, I really want to use the shea butter. It just, I don't know, it just thickens up so much. I just really love it. And I'm going to add this to this recipe as well. And don't forget, last but not least, you're going to need some molds. Silicone, very easy and simple to use. And they have so many pretty ones right on Amazon. All right, so we have our leftover henna in this bowl. Let's make this mask. So first, I'm gonna actually put the shea butter. I softened it up a little bit. And I'm just gonna put that shea butter right in there. And this shea butter is gonna thicken this up. And why we're also using a butter in particular in this recipe is because it really does help the gloss bar solidify a little bit better. And you wanna mix that in really well. And then as I'm doing that, see how it's getting thicker? Look at that. You see the difference, guys? And so remember, you have to go all around the edges to make sure it's incorporated really well. So I like that for that. So your liquidy type of additions that you're gonna add next, I always add a little at a time because I don't want it to get too runny. So we got some of our aloe vera gel. I'm gonna pour that in there. A nice amount. Maybe that's about a quarter cup. And then I'm really just gonna do about a squirt from the 4-ounce bottle of each. Got the jojoba, boom, 1 squirt. Got our camellia, 1 squirt. And then we got our Ayurvedic hair oil, another squirt. Starting to mix this up a little bit here. Still pretty nice and thick because of that shea butter. Yeah, and you can feel it. You can feel, see? I don't want it to be too thin. So that's really important. Look at that. Oh, wow. It is looking amazing. Can you just see the creaminess? Like, hello, creaminess. Hello. And now we're going to add our cleansing co-wash. I chose the peppermint one. I love the way peppermint stimulates the scalp. And it's just so refreshing and invigorating. I love it. You probably do not have to add any more essential oil to this at all. And again, add probably about 2, because the way this comes out is thick. So 2 or 3 squirts. Let's do 4. You guys, if you are not using our cleansing co-wash yet, oh, you are severely missing out. You have to use it. Look at this. I mean, oh, it's looking good. And it smells amazing. And now we're gonna get it into these molds. Here we go. Let's get them in. Let's pour them in there. Okay. There we go. And I specifically like to move them around to the corners like that and tap down really well. See, when I tap down, they kind of like really go to the corners and it really settles a lot. So I like to do that and make sure it's settling really nice. And then from there, I don't also try to fill them too like high, because when you move this and you're about to like lift it, see, look, if it's too much, which is close, I almost put too much, it can spill over. So you definitely want to make sure that you give it a little room to wiggle, and when you pick it up, so it won't make a big mess. And then we're gonna put this in the freezer. We're gonna come back to it. I'm gonna show you how it came out. I have gotten our gloss bars out of the freezer. Let's see how they turned out. Look at this. Ooh. Ooh, and it's got a pretty design. It looks like chocolate. I love it. It came out so nice, gorgeous. And remember to get a Ziploc bag and store them, because as you can see, they melt fast. So get them in the freezer bag, mark the date so that you know when you made it. And it's easy, really easy to thaw these out. As you can see, they melt really quickly. So literally in my hands almost. So all you have to do is let it thaw naturally at room temperature. It's probably gonna take 20 to 30 minutes about, and depending of course on how thick your mold is. And once that is done thawing, you can use it and apply it to freshly washed hair. And then from there, you can leave it in for, an hour or 2 as a deep conditioning, strengthening, nice little hair mask treatment. Yes, and then you can use our cleansing co-wash to wash everything out. And then boom, there you have it. You just moisturize and you dry and style your hair as usual. This gloss bar in general, even if you're not coloring your hair with henna on a regular basis, you can use these like as a protein treatment every 3 to 4 weeks. This will be perfect. Again, so easy to use, so creamy, smooth, silky. You guys will love them. And let me know in the comments below if you try it out, or how it turned out for you. If you have photos, video, please tag us. I would love to see you know, how your hair came out, that progress, that before and after. We want to know if this is working for you. So let us know, and don't forget, you got to hit the subscribe and the bell to get all the notifications so you don't miss any of the videos that I have coming out every single week. So I will see you next time.